Shout out, Daddy Justice, shout out. Peace, love, and macrame will chase your blues away. Fun, love, and family is what we need to see. Good afternoon, welcome back to Daddy Justice. Let's talk about, perchance, one of the most evil organizations in the history of Lancaster County. The most prejudicial, false accusing, FAF, false accusation factory in history. Mid-Penn Legal Services. They are the primary force filing PFAs and prosecuting fathers for false accusations for dozens and dozens of years. They have single-handedly dispossessed more children of their fathers than any other organization in this county. And they perpetrate lies upon the court on an ongoing and deliberate basis. They are the slimiest of the slimy lawyers. And heading them up is the man we affectionately refer to as Shaggy. And Shaggy has been the premier man-hating, slimy lawyer in Lancaster County for dozens and dozens of years. In fact, Michael Goldberg, our favorite Shaggy, is the one who prosecuted me for PFA. He put his old buddy Jim Wallman on the stand, Wendy Flanders and Emily Flanders. And that's how he got the PFA. Now, we had an eyewitness who was there who didn't know any of us and testified to the events exactly as I saw them. And Michael Goldberg knows Wendy Flanders because he prosecuted her former paramour, the father of her second child, with PFAs also numerous times. Well, what kind of guy is Michael Goldberg? Let's check it out. Before we go, let me tell you, my experiences with PFAs, primarily, the women start a fight and push. Try to get any reaction that they can get, magnify that reaction and eliminate the preview. Take it to Michael Goldberg. By the way, Michael Goldberg scripts them, helps them like an acting coach, prepares them to go and commit perjury on the stand. That's what Michael Goldberg did for Wendy Flanders, each and every time. He assisted, he suborned perjury from Wendy Flanders, Jim Wallman, and Emily Flanders, and thousands of others through his illustrious career. So just today, in town, after leaving Demonic Relations, I saw Michael in his hippie-looking, peace-loving macrame view coming down the street, and I decided to ask him, because we understand that while they are supposedly an equal opportunity representative, that 97% of the cases that they get involved in, they represent women if it's a custody case. 97%. But you can't get him to answer that question so far. So let me just ask Michael. Michael, do you represent women 97% of the time and call that equal? Are men the perpetrators against women 97% of the time in America? The women are the innocent victims? Let's ask him. See what he says. Hey Mike, can you tell me, is it 97%?
Don't talk to me and don't... You're committing a crime. Get away from me. You're hitting me now.
No,
Get
Michael.
away from me.
Actually, you're stepping into me, Michael.
Get away from me.
Michael, is it 97% women that you represent? Michael.
I do not want my image. You have no permission to film. film me.
You just attacked me, Michael.
You have no permission to film me. You pushed me.
You just
You
attacked me. You're a false accuser, aren't you? Did you date Wendy Flanders? She said she dated you. Is that true? Well, it's all for the me grog. Me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco. I spent all my tin on molasses, drink and gin. Across the western oceans I must wander. Shout out, Daddy Justice, shout out. Daddy Justice spreading round, shout out, everybody shout out. Them lying dogs is going down, shout out. With Daddy Justice spreading round, shout out. Them lying dogs is going down, shout out. Them lying dogs is going down. That's what we're dealing with every day in America. Welcome to Mid-Penn Legal Services. Hey, what's that, Mid? I'm Ben.
Hey, nice to meet you. I like what you're doing.
There's Mid-Penn Legal Services. Your tax dollars pay that man for 30 years to accuse men of attacking women. Just like you just saw. Well, there you have it, folks. Watch this. Immediately, Michael launches in to an attack and an assault. Physically confrontational, pushing and advancing with his chest and arms. Daddy Justice backs off repeatedly as Michael Goldberg, PFA, Prince, accuses Daddy Justice of attacking him. This is just too good. This is exactly what this man is about. Exactly, specifically, a microcosm of what he does every day. Aside from being a weenie and a wuss, and an aggressive, arrogant jerk of a lawyer, and besides the point that he misquotes the law and tries to overreach the law.
You're committing a crime. I want my image. You have no permission to film me.
Private corporation can't hold him accountable for anything. Funded by your tax dollars. Destroying families. Destroying children and fathers. Wholesale. But he gets to meet a lot of pretty girls. The other week in court, I asked Michael, when I wasn't on camera, I said, is it true that you represent 97% women? He said, I don't know. Now, you just represented a case inside. And I said, well, Michael, at the end of each time you represent, do you shake a man's hand? Or do you get a pretty hug from a beautiful little girl like you just got in there? And a squeezy, squeezy. I said, is it handshake or a squeezy? He got very upset and walked away, or started to walk away, and then said he contributes a great deal of his life. And these are lawyers that could make good money and other things. I pointed out to him that these lawyers like him couldn't make it in the real world. That's why they're under government teat. Michael, nobody would hire you. You're a buffoon, my friend. A shaggy buffoon. And you got hell to pay. I wouldn't want your karma. I wouldn't want to be you at the pearly gates, Michael Goldberg. You're an evil man, and you've got an evil operation. You too, Jim, and the rest of you over there, Susan Danforth, all of you. Stop hurting men. Stop hurting children. Daddy Justice, signing off. Peace, love, and macrame will chase your blues away. Fun, love, and family, that's what we need to see.